Doctor Who. What's up, my Whovian homies? I am the Doctor Who Kid, and today I will be giving you my retrospective thoughts on Series 11 as a whole. Well, Series 11 has finished. I know, I'm sad too. But I would just like to take this time to take a look back at the series and see how it turned out. Now, I know there was a lot of talk before the series came out that it would wind up being some sort of feminist propaganda, all that sort of thing. And when the series came out, well, what do you know? That's exactly how it turned out! Only one white companion, all the companions are people of colour, there's people of colour everywhere, tons of emphasis on girl power and, you know, gay characters, men giving birth. With all that sort of messaging stuff, you always get in these sorts of SJW propaganda. It's sickening. It's sickening that this is what Doctor Who has become. I will not stand for... I will not stand for... I will not stand for... What am I doing? What you are doing is exposing the world to the truth as to what your favorite sci-fi show has become. I can't keep doing this anymore. This doesn't feel right. I mean, look at all the stuff I said about the episodes. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them immensely. Doctor Who is my favorite show, and I just can't help but like it every time I watch it. I never used to feel this way about Doctor Who. I mean, well, it's only really after everyone started talking about how the show was going downhill because of the fact that the new Doctor was a woman, and that I started feeling the same way too. And, well, I've seen the episodes. Jodie Whittaker was an awesome Doctor. She really does capture the spirit of the character. It's not my fault the writers became hacks. Now, hold on, stop. You know, we've been ranting about how this new series contains SJW propaganda, pushing a feminist agenda and virtue signaling. But is it really? I mean, Doctor Who's always had some sort of thing going on. And Doctor Who's always been, like, pushing progressive messages and... I mean, Captain Jack Harkness in 2005 was a bloody bisexual, omnisexual really, character. There was that scene in The Party at the Ways where he kisses Rose and the Doctor with equal meaning to both. I mean, if that episode had come out today, then people would be complaining about that. Hey, shut up, that's not true! I bet you don't even know what virtue signaling even means. I know what virtue signaling is. Oh yeah? Then tell me what it means. It's... that thing Doctor Who does. Exactly! You don't have a clue, do you? All this time you've just been spouting rhetoric you never even believed in. We never would have believed in this stuff had we not encountered videos by the likes of that Bullerstrat guy. You're the lame one here if you think you can be blinded by their propaganda. Well, no more. I will not stand for any of this behaviour anymore. It is not true to you, and it is definitely not true to me. And from now on, whenever I talk about Doctor Who, I will speak the truth. I will speak my own honest opinion, straight from my own head, without any outside influence from the likes of you. You can't be rid of me. You will never be rid of me. I am a part of you, and you will obey me. Weren't you listening? You were never a part of me to begin with. Now get out! Now! Well then, this season as a whole has been another pretty good season of Doctor Who. First of all, the new composer did a pretty good job. He hasn't given any memorable tracks just yet, but that's only because it's early, you know? I haven't yet had the chance to rewatch the season over and over again to get the music stuck in my head the way Murray Gold has. And besides, he's definitely not a bad composer, because the new incarnation of the theme song is amazing. And man, that is one of the most trippiest time vortexes ever. I mean, it's so intense to look at. Honestly, I haven't felt this awe-inspired by a time vortex in a long while. The new TARDIS looks really cool. All that brown and yellow adds an atmosphere we've never really seen. Plus all that crystal formations and stuff. There's something we've never really had in a TARDIS before to my knowledge, and that looks really cool and helps give Jodie's Doctor a distinctive look to her TARDIS that helps set her apart from all the other incarnations, which is definitely a very good thing. Yaz, Ryan and Graham, our new companions this year, they did a pretty good job of being companions. Their performances may have been a little one note, maybe, I'm not entirely sure, but heck, I like them enough that I want them to stick around and see what more we get from them. And yeah, that's all I could really ask for. Plus, for a season that didn't have an ongoing story arc the way the other seasons had, they did a pretty good job at getting to a more episodic nature. And of course, like I said last week, the finale brought back strands from other episodes to add a nice feeling of having a finale, even without a story arc. Plus, after what is it now? 10, 12, 13 years? They've finally fixed one of the biggest issues the show has had in the past. They finally figured out how to do next time trailers that don't spoil anything. They're only 5 seconds long, and they do just enough to build intrigue for the next episode, and I really like the direction they took with them. So more of that, Doctor Who. Good on ya. So yeah, in short, Season 11 was another pretty good season, and I definitely await Season 12 with fresh excitement. I am the Doctor Who Kid, and I will see you next time for Christmas!